Hey Shooby-Doodlers, it is cold, it is wet, it is raining, and I'm here at Birmingham Airport because I am on my way today to Shetland.
Yay, it's a purple plane!
Yes, a purple plane! Faster than road or rail, and here we are coming into land in Shetland. This is driving up north from Lerwick and along the spine of the island. You can see it's very peaty kind of moorland.
Well, this is Shetland, and I'm in a place called Bray, and we're going to go to the primary school any moment. And I've just been here to Frankie's fish and chip shop, which is so famous. The story goes some Japanese tourists were in London and they heard about it, and they came all the way up here. They got a flight from London up to Shetland just to eat at Frankie's fish and chip shop. How amazing is that?
Fish and chips. Well, I was actually there to read stories and do drawings with the kids, and this is at the museum with a real Viking axe head, and I was showing how to draw Apollo spaceships and things as well. This was by Struan, who actually wanted me to keep the picture, and this is a drawing of the plane that took me home, which I did at the airport while I was waiting.
Well, it's pretty cold here, and I've been spending the whole day in schools in the museum telling stories, and I've come looking for some supper, and I've come down to the harbour side in Lerwick, spelt Lerwick. I think most people off the island would call it Lerwick, but I think it's Lerwick or anyway. And as I came along, I just saw this in the distance, and I thought, what is that? So I thought, I'll come and have a look and see what it's all about. Well, it's a memorial here, and it says God is faithful. And there's this most extraordinary kind of chalice here. You know, my cup runneth over. I wonder if that's completely original. And so then I started looking down and I started reading, in memory of the providential return of the whaler Diana of Hull, 1866 to 67. And I thought, oh my goodness. Last Christmas I read a book which is essentially the ship doctor's daily log, talking about the journey of the Diana, and it is probably the best book I have read in 10 years. And it was written, well, back in 1866 on the SS Diana, which got stuck in the ice up off the coast of Canada, and oh my goodness, how they managed to survive, I just don't know. And it just really means, it just really kind of has touched me to actually kind of come here and just come across this, and I know exactly what it's all about, and I know the trepidations and the fear and the awful things that the sailors went through as they went through a whole winter slowly coming down with the ice until finally they broke through and were able to come back to Shetland, where they'd hired lots of sailors on the way. And yeah, I'm touched and moved, I am.
Something for a lovely bit of lettering. This is fab, old-fashioned sign.
Now, I don't know if this can focus on there, but this is the Broch of Clickimin, and there's a lake here. I can only go to places when it's dark, because it gets dark very early here. And this is it's like 3,000-year-old Broch, which is kind of an Iron Age settlement, and it's been rebuilt and restored and everything, but it just shows the age of the place around here. Lots of things happening, and straight across the road there's Tesco's. This is St. Ninions Isle, isn't it? Isn't this just absolutely beautiful? Well, this is a kind of a sand spit going from the mainland across to St. Ninians Isle, and you can see there's the water there, and as we come around there's the beach and the sand on the other side, and oh, there's Margie, who's been the librarian who's been looking after me this week. Thank you, Margie.
Geologically correct term is a trumbulo.
It's a trumbulo. This beach is called a trumbulo.
Double-sided beach.
Double-sided beach. So we've got water on both sides. And there was a seal just poking its head up earlier, wasn't there? But I can't see him now. And the sun is shining. There's quite a keen wind blowing. But it's just lovely.
Just a breeze.
Yeah. But we're quite far north here, so the sun sets quite early, and so I've seen most of Shetland in the dark. And so it's really lovely to have a bit of time to come out and see this gorgeous, gorgeous place. If you can see, we've got a seal just sitting looking at us. Wondering what we're up. Oh, he's gone. I whistle to them like a dog. I said it before and I'll say it again, how incredibly lucky I am. And I never thought when I would start writing children's books that it would bring me to places like this where I could sit on a beach and have a seal watching me with fantastic sunset. And yeah, I'm blessed, I think, doing the job I do. It does bring me to places like this. And meets people like Margie as well. Now, most people will be aware of railway crossings. And this is an airport crossing. Could even be my plane. And here we are, crossing over the runway. And look at this beautiful beach just next to the airport. And this is Sunborough Head, and this is the kind of the lower lighthouse. And up behind me, somewhere up there, I think that's the big lighthouse. In the spring and summer, they can get the puffins all nesting down here. Somewhere over there is Fair Isle, and the sunset. And it's cold and it's windy.